All right, we are backstage at Edgefest with the Toadies!
Hello.
Our hometown heroes. We're so happy you're here
Great to be here.
for about the 100th Edgefest that you guys have played.
Yeah.
How many times have you played Edgefest?
Oh, geez. A lot.
How many have there been?
Yeah. Good. We'll start there and work
We've
backwards.
played them all. 25. Actually, there's been more than that. 27, I guess. I guess a couple of years they had 2 of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. But that was before I was in Edgefest. Yeah. I have a funny story to tell you. Okay, so all week I've been doing interviews with bands, and I've been asking every band, you know, what are you going to do for April Fool's Day to prank everybody? And so I'm talking to Noodles from The Offspring, and I go, what are you going to do? And he's like, oh, man, I totally forgot. He goes, I'm going to do something to the Toadies. I was like, really? What are you going to do to the Toadies? He's like, I don't know, man. Toadies, I'm coming for you. It was actually really funny. And now I'm wondering, like, what is he going to do? Is he actually going to mess with you guys?
But see, the thing is, they play after us.
Right.
So
yeah.
that
So
gives
you
us the
could
upper
mess
hand.
with them. Like you, yeah. Mess with their, like, their sound? You could, like, just roll all their
no.
buttons?
Oh, no.
No.
That would not be
What's that
psychologically
smell?
scarring enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, I do.
Well, come on, let us know what you're talking about.
We'll just send our bass player in to spend some time.
Oh, no. Look at that. They're going to make us
We're on the
wait. We
police
are on the
radio.
internet right now.
Police radio.
You'll hear about it on the police radio.
Yes.
Check the scanner.
Have you ever had a band prank you or do something to mess with you guys?
They tried.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Like what? What happened?
You know, what the repercussions are all I remember is what we did back to then. Because it
That's
always,
a story.
it always far overshadowed what he got done to us.
What's the
Yeah.
worst thing you've ever done to a band?
Oh,
Oh.
no.
Come on.
No.
Oh, please. No one's watching this. Then no one's paying
Should we do
attention.
Toadies House of Horrors? Or,
That
or
was
that
a big
one? Tell them about that
Well,
one.
it's the House of Horrors.
Okay.
And,
Toadies
and
House
that's
of
all we can
Horrors.
say.
Yeah.
So
You got cameras on.
We're
and
not
on
going to
radio.
elaborate. Trust us.
It
You
involved-
don't
So
want to hear or
you
see
did
any
stuff
It
in
involved
their
exposed
house.
body parts.
You booby trapped their house.
of it.
Is that
Yeah,
it?
In a manner, no.
Like
well,
Home Alone?
Well, yeah.
Sort of.
Tour bus.
Yeah. Tour bus. It was like the movie Saw. Let's just
It was
go.
like
Come
so-
closer.
trust
We probably
us.
can't hear you. You
Yeah.
got to get closer.
It was like the movie Saw. Let's just
Whoa.
move
Hardcore
on.
fake blood?
Yeah.
I like it.
No. No. Just leave
So,
That's yeah.
right.
Yeah,
And
we'll
so,
leave it.
let's see. So you guys go on at 6:25, but the Offspring are on at 8:30. So after you get off at 7:10, you have an hour and a half to mess with them.
Find a plan. Yeah, we got to make a trip to the party store.
Right?
We'll come back to prank them. Confetti or something, you know.
That's so funny. So
Yeah.
when we talked last week, you were talking about the new album that you just finished some new music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So give up the dirt.
We got a ton of songs. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool. Yeah, we just finished. Actually, I just went down to Austin a couple of weeks ago and finished up the last few words that I needed to write and
Yeah.
sing, and so it's being the mixes are being finalized right now, and it's sort of the opposite of the last record of Heretics. Heretics was kind of chill and laid back, and this is back to rock and roll.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Are you going to be playing any of that stuff tonight?
Yes,
Nice.
yes, we will.
Like a lot of it or a little?
We'll be playing three tunes, I
Three
think, off
songs.
there. We have a relatively short set, so we don't want to
Yeah, how long is your
play
set?
too much new stuff.
Oh, it's only like
45.
35 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a ripoff, man. What the hell? 35 minutes? Hey, is it better to play a festival show like this or a small venue?
They both have their own upsides.
Yeah.
Like a place like this, you get more people. There's more exposure to more people. It's a higher profile, and it's a different kind of energy. But in a club or
More
a
money.
theater, well, it depends. A club or a theater, then you're just right there, and it's just a different animal, and it's cool in a different way.
You don't have a preference, either one?
We like doing our own shows. I mean, these are great, but we like hand-picking our opener, and that's why we love our festival we do every year.
Right. That's cool.
Yeah.
So give me the rundown of what you're doing after this. You have the new album coming out,
Yeah.
and then you tour.
Yeah,
a bigger
the album's
tour?
going to come out in, what do we decide, early September. And we'll hit the road probably late August, mid-August.
Oh, that's right. You didn't have a name for the album.
Right, still
Yeah.
working on it.
Yeah.
I kind of decided what I want it to be, but I have to get all these guys to agree as well.
Yeah. What is it? Like, give us a preview.
It's called Vaden Todd Lewis's Rock.
I hate it. I hate it already. I'm
and
out.
Friends.
I hate it.
Oh,
I hate
Hayden
it.
Todd Lewis and Friends. That's
hate it.
funny.
And
I like
the
that.
rest.
How about Hayden Todd Lewis and the rest of those
Yeah,
guys?
but Friends is in quotes. So you know it's sarcastic.
Figuratively.
Right, the booby trap friends. You should call it the booby trap.
There you go, yeah.
Oh, we also have our 10th annual festival that we're putting on. He mentioned.
That's right.
It's coming
Awesome.
out September. We're dialing in the location. We can't announce it yet, but
Okay.
this is going to be the biggest one we've done yet.
Yeah.
Really?
We're looking
Number
forward
10,
to it,
yeah.
September what?
Mid-September is what we're looking at.
Okay.
Nothing's confirmed. We're dialing that in.
And then you handpick all your bands. So
Yes.
you're calling in all your favors
Yep.
from
A
everyone.
full
in the
day,
music
2
industry.
stages, and just a lot of fun.
And you're going to
Offspring
have
aren't
nothing
invited.
but Toadies beer.
We will have a lot of Toadies beer, that's for sure.
cool, though. I mean, what a great place to do it. Have
Yeah.
your own festival. Have
There you
like
go.
should have the Toadies Beer Fest.
That's what it is, basically.
Yeah, It's pretty much anywhere we go.
So how much fun is it to make beer? I
Oh,
got
it's
to ask
great.
you about
I mean,
that.
well, you know, Martin House is they do the actual making of the beer, so we do the drinking of the beer, and the tasting of, and the whatnot. To you know, we kind of get together with them and confer on what we want to do, and we bounce ideas off of each other, and then they come up with a few recipes, and we taste those and pick one and run with it, and they fine tune that. And once we agree on a recipe, then we
Drink it.
drink it.
Now, do you decide? Oh, I'm sorry, my son keeps calling me. He's coming to Edgefest.
Oh, cool.
do you base like the quality of the beer on how drunk it gets you?
No, but this stuff is pretty. It's
Pretty
it's
stout?
serious stuff. Yeah, it's like 8% or something like that. It's pretty stout. But no, we just like what we like, and they're gracious enough to work with us on it.
How many different? Just tell everybody who doesn't know about Toadies beer. How many different beers you
Geez,
have?
We started off with Rubberneck Red, which was to celebrate a 20th anniversary of Rubberneck and the first anniversary of Martin House.
Yeah.
Then we followed that with Boxlighter, and these were all meant to be like just kind of one-offs.
Yeah.
But Boxlighter has fallen into regular rotation because it's so popular, and because there's also very few box that are made in Texas.
Right.
Or anywhere really.
Right.
So Boxlighter is in the permanent rotation. Then recently we did 2 beers, Hell Below and Stars Above, and Hell Below is kind of a dark, chocolatey, heavy beer. And Stars Above is kind of fruity and lighter, and they're both really good. But if you mix them together,
Right.
people call it purgatory.
Right. That's what
And
you
that's
mentioned on the air.
hella good.
That's
Super good.
awesome. Yeah, I got to
you
try
get like
that.
was it grapefruit? That's what's in the stuff, right?
Hey,
And
There's-
mixed with chocolate. Ah, so good.
there's the name of your new album, Purgatory.
Oh. Ooh.
Put it on the list.
I'm a
put it on the
freaking
list.
genius. I'm a genius.
If we name the album Her Ideas, she'll play our music on the radio.
It's
Done.
It's a public record now. It's a
I'll,
matter of public
I'll
record.
beat up Don, the program director, to add every track on the album.
We'll invite him to Toadie's House of Horrors. We'll make him go.
And they were instantly dropped.
Right. No, if he doesn't add it, then he goes to Toadie's House of Horrors.
True. Either way, he's going. So yeah.
You know, look, bands. Speaking of pranking, bands that are just a bunch of dudes hanging out in a bus for years at a time.
Yeah.
It's just desperation. It's terrible.
That's awesome.
So the pranking is just like the most crude.
We'll give up some details. Come on.
Well, no.
No.
It's
We
the
have
mystique.
wives.
Come visit the
We have
bus next
families.
time we're back in town.
Yeah.
I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
Never go on the Toadies bus, everybody.
That's
Good
probably a
advice.
good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for coming.
Thank you, Cindy.
And playing our show like a million times, and
you for
all the
having
Eagles
us.
shows as well. We really, really appreciate it, and we're so happy you're our hometown heroes.
Oh well, thanks for having us.
Yeah.
It's always a
Thank you.
blast.
Everybody give it up for the Toadies!